Good morning, Elizabeth here again. We're going to look at some photo editors, and we're going to start with, and also photo management tools. And the primary photo management tool we want to be using, because we use Blogger and other Google apps, is something called Picasa. Picasa, again, it's one of the Google tools that you have by having a Gmail account. You won't find it necessarily when you click on more, and when you go to Photos, let's see what happens. If you haven't activated it, see, I don't want to go to Google Plus. There's photos there, but it gets things a little complicated. So we're going to start, before we start using Google Plus, we're going to actually go to Chrome. We're going to type in Picasa 1s web.google.com and hit enter. And here you have, it's a cloud-based photo management tool where you can store lots of different albums, and each one of these looks like one picture, but it's actually a photo album with several pictures in it. And I have more albums. So these are albums that I have created, or they have been created for me. When I have created a Google blog, when you create a blog, it automatically makes an album for that blog. This, again, the integral pieces of Google applications, because Blogger is a Google, Picasa is Google. So here I have a blog called Scratches from the Coop, and any photo that I've put in that blog shows up in this album. So say I'm going to work on this album to post my photograph that I want to have a message in. I can go to Picasa Web .google.com, and I'll see that album right there. And you should all have one because you have a blog. And I want to put more photos in it. And I don't necessarily have to do it from the blog. I can do it right from here. So here I have an upload button. I'm going to click on upload. And it asks me to make a new album. Well, I actually want to add to an existing album because I have an album, and now that I have lots of albums. So there's a little drop down here. You can choose the album you want to send that photo to. So I'm going to actually put it in the same blog album. So that's the name of my blog. All my photos are in it for that blog. And now it's looking on my computer for where I want to get the picture. If I had a camera plugged in and I clicked on computer, it would actually show up here. But I also have pictures already on my computer that I'm going to upload one. So I have a photo already in this album, this file, a folder, and I want to bring, say I want to bring this album up. You click on the album and you hit open, and it takes a little bit. And here is a new photograph, and I'm going to hit done. So now I have another photograph added to this album right here, this egg, the eggs. And we'll click this chicken picture. So you have a photograph and you want to edit it in Picasa. I've selected the photograph, and now I go to Actions. And here I'm going to click on Edit in Creative Kit. This is a web-based editor connected to your Picasa account. A simple editor where I could add text, I could crop it. So if you wanted to crop it, you could rotate colors. So if you have different colors you want to choose from. And here's some effects. If you click on effects, let's see what they've got. A few effects. So you could, and most say this, yeah, it makes it look like a really old photograph. And here it's like fading out and in. So a daguerreotype. So I'm going to cancel that. I don't want that. Or say I go back to decorate. Decorates, you have these little options, and speech bubbles. So say I wanted to add a speech bubble and have this. I'm going to drag it over here. Let's turn it around so we can have there we go. Make it even bigger. And now I'm going to take, that's the bubble itself. So I'm going to hit OK. some speech text in it. So here we have text. I click on text, and I'm going to select text that goes with this photo. And since it's kind of a funky chicken photo, I'm going to look for some chicken scratching looking text. So there's lots a little bit, and I'm going to go, let's see, what would this chicken be thinking? To your feathered friends. I'm going to click. That's awfully big. You might have to move it over. Let's see, double click on it. There must be a font size. Oh, I see. Here's the size right there. So I'm going to stretch it a little bit over, and I can move that in. So play around again with the editor. Whoop. I want to drag this over here, and I'm going to double click again. There we go. It's fitting. And again, the font's just a little smaller, and you can center it, and you can change the font color. And I'll bring that back over to so there we go. And if I wanted to change now the size of the bubble, I can make the bubble bigger, and I might want to change the bubble size as well. So the bubble could be blue or cloud colored there. That's probably better. And move that over. There we go. And now you have a message. You don't need the bubbles if it's not a talk, and then you're going to hit add and then save to my album. And I'm going to save a new copy so it doesn't replace my original photograph, because I may need that for something else. Takes a little minute, and now there's my edited photo of the chicken with his bubble thoughts. And now I want to put it in my blog. There's two ways to do that now. I can either right here under post, this little icon, I could click post onto blog right there. I click on it, or I could actually go to my blog, and here I've typed in blogger.com, and I've come to the blog. I click on post, and I create a new post. And the choices now, let's see, when I go to photo, see if it comes up. I can do, again, from my Picasa Web Albums, there's a choice. And I can select, again, these are all my albums, so you can take any of your albums, and let's find, if I can find Scratches from the Coop, let's find that one right here. Let's see. So if I can find that album, there it is, and let's find the edited, there it is, there's the edited photo. I'm going to add selection and give it a post title, and so it's message from chicken friend. And here we go to, can either save it and come back to it. So I'm just going to save it, or publish it, or preview it. So say I wanted just to preview it, I'm going to preview it, and this is what it will look like on my blog. And I may go and edit the photo, or just try another one. So that's how you upload a photo to Picasa, edit it in Picasa, and add it to your blog. And stay tuned for a couple other photo editor tips.